Well, Barry and Gary, here's my first attempt at making my smoked pork. As you can see, I could not pull it. I'll tell you why later, but the smoker is built into my grill. And as instructed, we went out and got two butts, pretty large size. I think in combination they were around 15 pounds. Used the special Barry Bowling rub, and you can see that I spread it all across evenly, front, back, sides, and top. And so this is what you see in production. Now, what I noticed that it's kind of salty towards the end there after the taste test. I think it might have been that we put too much into it, but you can see I put a little bit of an Asian flair to it. And take a peek at this. A lot of hot pepper, the kind of pepper you would use in pizza, but it wasn't all that hot really. Notice that my temperature is not 170, it's actually more like 250. And interestingly enough, if I kept it low, I could not get smoke to come out. You can see here, the smoke can only come out at around 300 degrees. So I had to crank it up, heat it really hot, and then turn it back down again. Here you'll see that I actually, this is the halfway mark, and I've changed my chips out a few times. That's actually cherry logs that we harvested from the yard. And this is at a 6 hour mark after all that's been done to it. This is what you see here. And when I touch it, I can feel there's some firmness to it on the outside, but kind of soft on the inside. And so as Barry instructed, I wrapped it all up in 2 layers of aluminum, and I'm glad that I did because boy, there was a lot of juice that came out of it at the end. So I'm pretty pleased, but all this red pepper you see there eventually kind of melt away somehow. This is at the end of it when I pull it out at 12 hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. today. This is what it looks like, and you can see here that there's a chunk of it on the bottom right-hand corner. It was cut out because I just couldn't wait. And so that's what happened. But I could not pull for some reason. I think that I did not have enough smoke in it and did not stay long enough and not enough temperature apparently. So basically, the lesson learned is in the future it will be longer. There's actually a second butt that's still in there right now, so it's on to its 14th hour. What we did though is we actually turned these into sliced barbecue or sliced smoked pork, and I have to say that we did not need a knife to cut this. A fork laid on it will cut it very nicely, and because of the wrap at the end, this whole thing is totally moist and the moistest I've ever had before. So